Hi guys, welcome back to math. So yesterday and the day before, we've been really working on subtraction and subtracting double digits and using our tens and ones boxes to help us. So numbers 1 and 2, you guys are on page 217 in your math binders, and it should look like this. Okay, we are going to review for numbers 1 and 2. Remember, I'll do one with you guys, 54 minus 23. So how many do we have here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So we have our top number drawn out for us, 54. Okay, now we're going to look at our bottom number. It is saying in our ones, remember, draw a T for tens and a 0 for ones. Okay, we got our tens column and our ones column. We always start with our ones column, okay? So we have 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under the 4, it tells us how many ones to take away. So it tells us to take away 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. How many ones do I have left? How many red boxes do I have left? Just one, right? I had 4 ones. 3, 4. And then it asked me to take away 3 ones. So I crossed out 3 ones. And how many ones do I have left? 1. Okay, then I move over to my tens column. I have 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Under the 5, how many tens is it asking me to take away? 2. So cross out 1, 2. How many tens boxes do I have left? 1, 2, 3. So I write a 3. Okay, so we had 54 in total. Then we went to our ones column first, which is on the right side, and we had 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Underneath the 4, it asked us to take away 3. Crossed out 3, and I was left with 1. Then I move over to my tens. How many tens am I given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is it asking me to take away? You look underneath. It's asking me to cross out 2. 1, 2. And how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3. 3. So what is my answer? 31. You guys are going to do number 2 on your own. Okay? 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be the same thing we did when we were adding, except we are subtracting. Okay? So anytime you see problems that look like this, I want you to do a T and then a 0. So you know that you have your tens column and you have your ones column. And we always start with our ones column, right? Okay. What is 0 minus 0? 0. Okay, then I move over to my tens column. What is 8 minus 7? 1. Okay. And then we move over to number 4. I have my tens column and I have my ones. What is 3 minus 2? 1. What is 2 minus 0? Minus nothing. Just 2. Now, if you guys don't know what the answer is, like if you didn't know what 3 minus 2 was, you go like this. You're going to just draw what they did up here. So I'm going to make 23, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have 23, right? And then I look at my ones. I have 3 ones, 1, 2, 3. And it's asking me to take away 2. So cross out 2. And how many ones boxes do I have left? Just 1, right? So I made 23, just like up here. I made 23. I started my ones column. I have 3 ones. And it tells me how many to cross out. We're crossing out 2. 1, 2. And I'm left with 1, 1. So I just put a 1 here. Then I move over to my tens column. How many tens do I have? 1, 2. And how many is it asking me to cross out? 0, right? So I just leave it. I just put 2 there because I'm not crossing any out. And my answer is 21. So you guys can do the boxes if it helps you. Or if you just knew that 3 minus 2 is 1, you can write 1 and then just bring down the 2. So for 5 and 6, you're going to have your tens and your ones, your tens and your ones. Always start on the one side. You can do it 7 minus 1 is, 5 minus 3 is, 9 minus 3 is, and then 3 minus 2 is. But if you guys don't know, then you can draw out the boxes for the top number. Like you can make 57 and you can make 39 with your boxes, and then take away however many it tells you to take away. Okay? Alrighty. So that's what you guys are going to do for 5 and 6. And then let's do 7 together. On Monday, Alyssa jumped 85 times. I'm going to write 85. On Tuesday, she jumped 75. How many more did she jump? How many times did Alyssa jump on Monday? How many more times did Alyssa jump on Monday than she did on Tuesday? So we are subtracting 85 minus 75. So I'm going to write it just like these. 85 on top, 75 on the bottom. And it's going to look just like these problems. Draw my line. I got my 10s and I got my 1s. What's 5 minus 5? 0. And then remember, I go to my 10s. What's 8 minus 7? 1. So in my boxes, I have 85 minus 75 equals 10. Alyssa jumped 10 times more than Monday than she did on Tuesday. Now, we can also draw it out too, so let's make 85. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, running out of room, 70, 80. And 85, I'm making 85, right? I'm making my first number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we always start on our one side, right? Okay. And we have 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is telling us to take away how many? What's the number underneath? It's telling us to take away 5. Cross out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I made 85, okay? I made the first number. I drew it out using my 10s and 1s. 75 goes underneath it, okay? We start on our one side. We have 5. 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Underneath it is the number that tells us how many to cross out. So it's telling us to cross out 5 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5. So then how many ones do I have left? 0, right? Because I crossed them all out. So I'll write 0. Then, we go over to our tens column. We have 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many is it telling us to cross out? What's the number under 8? It's telling us to cross out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's telling us to cross out 7 tens boxes. And how many tens boxes am I left with? Just 1. So I got 1 and 0, 10, right? So if you didn't know that 5 minus 5 is 0 and 8 minus 7 is 1, if you know that's the answer, that you can just write it. You know that 5 minus 5 is 0, and then 8 minus 7 is 1, great. But if you didn't know that, then you can draw the boxes to help you, okay? I'm trying to make this as less confusing as I can. I don't know if I am, but I hope you guys are somewhat following along. I want you guys to do 2, 5, and 6 on your own for homework, and then tomorrow we'll do a little bit of a review. Okay, guys, bye.